You're in your apartment alone. Then you hear something. You think, was it just the storm? You realize you're not alone. Your living room is not safe with Unhinged, the new immersive game experience brought to you by Netflix. To make it out alive, you must answer the phone. The question is, when your phone rings, will you answer? Tap the banner to play Unhinged now, only on Netflix.
Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. Earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. Plus, apply to find out your welcome offer, which could be as high as 300,000 membership rewards points. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Welcome offers vary, and you may not be eligible for an offer. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Dragon Ball Lorecast, where we take a deep dive in all things Dragon Ball, such as the characters, stories, timelines, and so much more. Hosted by Brandon, Jesse, and Steven. Welcome back, Z-Fighters, to another episode of the Dragon Ball Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
We are missing Steven this week because work. Steven couldn't get out of work to do the recording, sadly. So you just have us today, but we are starting our deep dive onto another race in the Dragon Ball universe, which are Namekians. The second popular race, I would imagine, in Dragon Ball.
Probably.
I would say Earthlane, but, they're Earthlanes. Which, yes, we will go over Earthlanes in the Dragon Ball universe as well, because their history is also vastly different from ours, because they have flying cars.
Yeah.
We don't. When we were promised that back in the 80s.
So long ago.
We still don't have them.
Just reminds me of the Harley Quinn show. Where's my electric car, Bruce?
Right. I put a down payment on an electric car, Bruce. Where's my electric car? So this week's episode, we're just going over the history of the Namekian race, rather going into their, physiology or anything like that. That's going to be later in other parts for Namekians specifically, which, yes, there are going to be 3 parts, just like Saiyans, because there's a lot of info in Namekians.
So much, again.
There's so much. All right, so in going into their origins, so the Namekians were originally from the planet Namek, located in the second demon world of the demon realm. Over 1,000 years ago, the Namekians left for the outside world, to being treated as slaves by the supreme demon kings for their abilities. Now, granted, this is all coming from Daima, so this is Daima's continuity stuff, which obviously there's going to be different continuity aspects into this because it's kind of a melting pot now with Dragon Ball, with the multiverse and different timeline stuff, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so only Neva stayed behind to protect the Demon Realm Dragon Balls by closing all the entrances to the first and third Demon Worlds and appointing 3 Tamagamis to each Demon World to both protect and appear as a challenge for those who wish them to seek them for testing them in battle and wits. They settled for both Universe 6 and 7, primarily barren planets, by cultivating them with, I forget how they call them. Hygieus plants, and name them Namek, but also other worlds like planet Cereal. Yes, there's a planet called Cereal. You'll get that in
where Granola's from. We'll get there eventually.
Yes, that's in the Granola arc. We'll eventually get there at some point, so yeah. Anyway, now moving into the history of Universe 7 specifically. So approximately 300 years prior to the beginning of the Dragon Ball series, of the original series. The earliest Namekians encountered on Earth, King Piccolo and his sons, through not counting Kami, were evil, destructive, and caused chaos throughout Earth until their eventual narrow defeat at the hands of a master. Oh God, how do you say his name?
Taito.
Mutaito, thank you. And his pupils, including Master Roshi and Master Sheen. Obviously, Roshi we all know and love because he's the perverted trainer that Goku and Krillin have in OG Dragon Ball. Master Shin was the Crane School, so Tien and Chaozu.
Yeah.
Who is also a perv. So, there's that too. Yeah. Anyway, so it is clear that that they were a well-known spacefaring race at some point in the not-too-distant past, as most of the Saiyans who came to Earth immediately recognized Piccolo as a Namekian. The Dazanshu says that there used to be a trade with other planets, but stopped after the Cataclysm. It is also known that Namekians had a vast knowledge of technology because the nameless Namekian was spirited away to Earth in a spaceship with Namekian language voice recognition. Prior to the massive climate shift disaster, also Lord Slug is an avid space traveler Namekian. Yeah, Slug's also a dick.
Yes.
Go watch the Lord Slug movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. The early Dragon Ball movies were good.
Yeah.
Except for Bio Broly. We don't talk about that one.
That doesn't exist.
No. Funny enough, I had someone come to my store and we were talking about Dragon Ball and Broly came up and it's like, oh, Broly is my favorite character. It's like, oh, would you prefer the new or the old Broly? And he's like, I prefer the old. And I was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, the trio movies are great. I mean, did you watch Bio Broly? And I was like, I don't talk about that film. Like, straight to his face. It's like, that's not Broly. First off, that's not Broly. It's a clone of Broly.
No.
That becomes amalgamation of mass.
Yeah.
And out of the two, new Broly's better. Just saying.
Yeah. He's a better character. He wasn't as good as a villain, but he wasn't supposed to be the villain.
Correct. All right, back to Namekians. So in the era of the Dragon Ball series, there was just over 100 Namekians alive on the home planet as they were being killed off by a generation before by a great tempest. The only known survivor are Grand Elder Guru and nameless Namekian, who was sent to safely on Earth. Another survivor, Lord Slug, is introduced in the Dragon Ball Z Lord Slug, which is a film. Which is also really cool because we get like the pseudo Super Saiyan. Goku becomes a Super Saiyan, kind of, not really.
Yeah.
He gets the hair, like the spiky hair, but he stays in his normal state. So, yeah. It's very interesting with like a red gold Kaioken like aura.
Yeah, it's real weird. It's cool though.
It is weird. It is cool though. Yes. So approximately 40 years ago, a tribe of Namekians existed on the planet of Cereal and lived peacefully with the native Cerealians, but majority were eradicated by the invading Saiyan army. However, the sole survivor, Minato, was spared thanks to Bardock. Which, you get that in the Granola arc in the manga, which is really cool, because this is also the first time Goku finds out who his father is.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Crazy to understand that Goku doesn't know who his dad is until so far in the future in the Super manga.
Yeah.
In Jocko the Galactic I can't talk today. In Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, a Namekian is shown to be a member of the Galactic Patrol around the time of the genocide of the Saiyans, though they are implied to be the deceased by the time of the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga, which is the Morrow arc. As the source of our Morrow's invasion of New Namek, Eska notes that he, Dende, and Piccolo, the last surviving Namekians, after he brought to Earth by Jocko. Which is so sad.
Yeah.
Which I think Eska, because he takes over from Mori's positioned to be the new guardian and creator of the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Yes.
So, which I feel so bad for this kid. Like, it's always the kids.
Yeah.
Like Dende Dende did it voluntarily, so it doesn't matter for him. He voluntarily was like, sure, I'll live on Earth. I don't care. I get to be with my friends.
Yeah.
And be worshipped as a
It's a little
god.
different. Yeah.
Go watch The Abridged, everyone. Don't watch The Abridged. You can watch it for fun. We don't support it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so up until the arrival of Nappa and Vegeta, Piccolo and his mutated brothers were considered demons, monsters in the Funimation dub, due to their evil nature of King Piccolo and his sons with their fearsome appearances. Mind you, his sons had, like, King Piccolo's sons were vastly different looking than a Namekian. They actually looked like demons.
Yeah, it's weird.
Compared to where Piccolo was King Piccolo was a Namekian, but his sons were like weird monster demon things, which made no sense to me. Especially since Piccolo Jr., the Piccolo that we know, was spawned from an egg from King Piccolo.
Yeah, it's also a weird one.
It's I don't know. Anyway, so Kami's status as a Namekian was not generally known, though he would not have been considered a demon. At some point after Kami came to Earth, he lost memory of his homeworld, and thus Kami forgot where he originated from, but he remembered most of his native language. During the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament, Kami, in his human hero's body, and Piccolo speak a strange alien language to each other, which is later revealed to be a Namekian language. Upon meeting Piccolo, Raditz strangely does not identify him as being from Namek, however Vegeta and Nappa do.
Yeah, it is another weird one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just writing at the time, I guess, or who knows. Raditz was probably not educated all that well compared to Nappa and Vegeta.
Yeah.
Remember, Vegeta was a prince. He had education. Nappa was a very strong warrior class Saiyan who probably had an education. Raditz was a low-born warrior. Raditz probably had no education. Especially if you see Bardock in his like original movies.
Yeah.
He didn't. Yeah, you can see he's like, yeah, he definitely didn't taught his kids anything except for fighting.
Yeah.
So.
He didn't even get to teach Goku that.
No, he did not. King Piccolo spawned a number of mutated sons who were considered Namekians due to retroactive continuity, because they were retconned. It is possible that King Piccolo's evil caused his own sons, including cymbal, drum, piano, and tambourine, to be mutated and malformed, so much they did not even resemble normal Namekians. Which I forgot his sons' names were freaking...
They're all other instruments.
Oh, they're instruments. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And then in Age 762, during the Namek Saga, their homeworld, planet Namek, was terrorized by Vegeta, Frieza, his henchmen, Dodoria, and Zarbon, as well as other hosts of the other soldiers. The planet was ultimately destroyed by Frieza as the last-ditch effort to kill Goku in their battle during the Frieza Saga. All the Namekians were temporarily transported to Earth, where they lived nearly a year before resettled a new Namek. During the Cell Saga, the young Namekian named Dende is chosen by Goku to be Kami's replacement as a new guardian for the Earth's Dragon Balls on Earth. Which we see, obviously, in the anime, manga, and all that stuff.
Yep.
So, cool stuff. All very familiar.
Everything normal.
Yep, everything's normal-ish. And then we're going to take a quick mid-break, thank our listeners, and when we come back, it's going to be a whole stuff that most people don't know because it's from a game that was never in the US or even Japan. So, yay. But with that, let's take a quick mid-break.
This summer, serve up the Cookout Classics, Oscar Mayer hot dogs and Heinz mustard. Grill up a dog, add classic yellow mustard, or loaded Chicago style. We all know it's not a cookout without Oscar Mayer and Heinz.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
Why have you summoned me? Tell me your wish now.
Alright, welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything on podcast. There's nothing to do with the lore of Dragon Ball. Here we want to thank all of our awesome listeners. Thank you all for listening and supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to Apple or Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. Read out loud next time on the show, which we don't have any this week, but last week was an off week, so it is what it is. We had the summer special from the Robots Radio on for last week, so if you have a favorite game that you saw at the Summer's Game Fest, let us know. You can also find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Band of Friends Podcast and Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that we host, which are the Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizard World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. It's a lot. So, yeah, go check that out. Those Discord links are in the show notes below, so you can check those out, and they are permanent links, so you can totally use those links whenever and not have an issue. It's great. It's great having working links. And news-wise, because we haven't talked about it since, well, it was announced last week and it dropped last week, but we didn't talk about it yet. Xenoverse 3 got a whole new freaking 3-minute trailer.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So we get a little bit of the story. There's still some things we don't truly know, but we do see gameplay. It looks like they did say the hub area is going to be Kanton City in Xenoverse 2 and Toki Toki City, which was in Xenoverse 1. Mash those together, the hub world is bigger than those combined.
Yeah.
Which is huge because Xenoverse 2's hub area is massive. It's pretty big. You have to fly. It's that big. They did confirm flight is available in the hub again this time around, but there will be some areas that will not be able to use flight. There's going to be more modern day clothing style for your characters rather than ripping off other, characters' clothing like Xenoverse 1 and 2 did. So there's going to be a lot more original stuff. They did confirm other races will be back in the game. We see Saiyans and Earthlings, but you do see snippets with a Frieza race and a Majin. And then there is also some points in the trailer you can see a Namekian created character, as well as a male Majin. So
yeah,
we do see those. Gameplay looks really nice. Though I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen people complain about how it looks?
I'm not surprised. People complain about anything these days.
Guys, Xenoverse 2 came out almost 12 years ago when this game drops next year. Yes, it's going to look vastly different, but it still looks like Xenoverse. Don't know what to tell you. But
I would be interested to see the female character that looks like low-key, your stereotypical elf with the pointed ears, kind of like a demon, almost like Mirror.
Hang on, that we have character deep dives on them.
I did not see those yet.
Let me see here. Xenoverse 3 official website, because they did put out some new stuff on it. Oh, wait, is it? Okay, it's not going to play the trailer, thank God. Well, hey. Well, I'll just talk about, here's just the article with the new trailer. It's called Welcome to West City. So 10 years after the last entry in the Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 marks the bold new chapter of the franchise. The latest trailer offers first look at both gameplay and daily life in brand new setting, Age 1000. Building on the legacy of the Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 delivers an entirely new Dragon Ball experience. Players are invited to create and embody the hero they aspire to be in an unexplored world envisioned by the original creator, Akira Toriyama. Blending an epic story-driven RPG and high-octane action, the game promises an unforgettable journey through a vibrant, new universe and diverse cast of characters. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 will launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC in 2027. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, players will explore and uncover new exciting stories in West City, the vibrant world set in Age 1000. The trailer introduces Bulma and Gemma 1, who welcomes players into the ranks of the Great Saiya Squad, while offering a glimpse into life at West City University. Along these beloved Dragon Ball characters, players will meet a cast of original characters making their debut, including Brett, Lilica, Rom, and Tap. Combat in Xenoverse 3 expands on the series' high-speed action with new ways to fight and harness the power through legendary warriors who protected Earth before you. Players can soar through West City, boosting across the battlefield and unleashing powerful key attacks against enemies. Players' choices will have greater impact on fights in Xenoverse 3, depending on the race player chooses. Different options will be available to turn the tide in their favor, while Saiyans can use the power of the Super Saiyan in its multiple forms, providing them with ever-evolving strength. Earthlings offer a completely different playstyle, which shows you there's other transformations just like Xenoverse 2, which is very exciting. The new Soul Assist system allows them to unleash a powerful attack alongside a powerful ally from the Dragon Ball universe. In addition, the Soul Switch mechanic allows players to temporarily harness the power of the Dragon Ball character's soul, such as Krillin, Piccolo, Vegeta, Future Trunks, and Tien, to become even stronger and gain new abilities during combat. So that's the major of the new other stuff that they announced during in that trailer. Let me see.
Oh.
Trying to see if I can find the characters.
Allegedly, they have added 2 new races that are playable.
Allegedly, I still would like to see.
I don't believe them until I see that you can actually play them.
Correct,
But
right.
Android, which I feel like they probably should have androids as an option. There's a lot of androids in Dragon Ball.
There are, and
the other one's the Kaioshin / demons, which I could see.
Are races they've done before, just not in Xenoverse.
Yeah.
Those races are in Super Dragon Ball Heroes that you can play as with a character or created character.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh shoot! I thought I had it. I don't know. There's new characters. I was seeing if I could find the deep dives of the characters. They said there was deep dives for them.
Probably not. Well, there probably are, but we can also
actual. Gamma. Oh, Brett. Okay, here's Brett. Well, he's a human, clearly. Okay, they don't have their deep dives. They did announce some of the voice actors already, though, for him, which is nice. I think they confirmed she's a Majin. No, she's a Glend.
Yeah.
Okay, they confirmed she is a Glend, which is a Kai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we might have Glens as a playable race. Tap is obviously freaking a Saiyan with a freaking pompadour, which is freaking hilarious. Is that what that's called, a pompadour?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so. Lilica is your Videl-looking character who's an Earthling. Yeah. Shocker. I think Brett's also an Earthling, right?
I think so.
No, they just confirmed he's male. They don't say that he's a Earthling or not. He might be a hybrid. I could see him being a hybrid.
Yeah.
But all right, well, that's majority of the news that I had, unless you had anything else.
Nope.
All right, cool. Let's get back into Namekians.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast instead of doom scrolling? Smart move. Another smart move? Getting help from one of State Farm's 19,000 local agents when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
When you think like an athlete, setbacks don't stop you. But mindset alone doesn't get you moving again. That's where Icy Hot steps in. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. So when the rest of the world settles because of a setback, Icy Hot accelerates your comeback with fast-acting, powerful pain relief. Icy Hot, you're so back.
All right, so now we're getting to the history with Dragon Ball Online, which is kind of funny because that's also age 1000. Clearly, as we see with more footage and details of Xenoverse 3, there's some things that might be probably coming in from Dragon Ball Online, but it looks like it's going to be its original, mostly original stuff. Now, I did forget to talk about this in the mid-break. There is a gameplay tour that they're doing, bringing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay demo around the country. What's really funny is it is coming to Ohio, where both me and Jesse are from, but you have to go to a EMD concert for like $600 for the entire weekend, where we just want to play the demo.
I am okay with going to the EDM concert festival. It would be fun, but the problem is the closest hotels right now are 40 minutes away, and there is no camping left available.
I can just crash at a friend's place if I wanted to go, but I'm not spending
You are the
money.
only person that I know that lives up there.
I don't live over there. I have a friend who lives over there.
You're the closest person up there.
No, it's dumb. A lot of the places that they're going to be at, it's like paid events, and they're like big events, which is really weird. Like, of all things, guys, why?
Yeah, I did not get that.
I mean, at that point, just put out a freaking demo.
Yeah, I did not understand.
Okay. Anyway, it's really weird to me. But yeah, you can look up the dates if it's coming near you. You can find there's some free places. It's mainly in California, with a lot of the free places are in California. Go figure. But for a lot of places, like for us specifically, you have to pay for a stupid event that I don't even want to go to. I don't like EDM. Yeah. Jesse does. I don't. So. Anyway, so in Dragon Ball Online, Namekians fled to Earth in age of 853 after having their home of New Namek attacked by Mira. And I'm trying to remember if this is the correct same Mira. Yes, it is. It's the same Mira. Mira from Xenoverse. That Mira. It's just spelled with two I's. I don't know why. In age 940, dark Namekians begin to spawn eggs on Earth, and in an area where they live, there's many empty throne where King Piccolo's demons, Kanji, can be seen. The demon clan is composed of evil Namekians, most of them mutated, like the case of King Piccolo's demon clan, and possibly Slug's the demon clan. Earth's conflict with evil Namekians led by the first Narok begins in age 972 as their numbers start to grow. Yeah. Things get crazy in Dragon Ball Online.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty intense. And this is a game that no one can play.
Of course.
It's so weird that they never... I'm so shocked this was never in Japan. Like, this MMO was never in Japan. It was
it's a
weird.
It's a weird choice.
Japan and the US are like one of the two biggest places. I would say Japan and North America as a whole, not just the US, because Dragon Ball is really big in Mexico.
Really big
massively.
in South America.
Yeah, just massively. Oh, it's great. It's insane how popular it is. But it's great. It's great that it's popular over there. But I think it wasn't somewhere they dedicated Goku as their like national mascot or something.
Yeah, but I don't remember where.
Okay, I have to look that up real quick. I forget. Maybe not. No, they made Goku Day a thing in Japan. Maybe that's what I don't know. There was something specifically like some country like made Goku a really big thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Dark Namekian General Gamla, Gamlian.
I don't know. Sure.
Also seeks to become a god of the Narak, with Chocolate Tower acting as equivalent to the Lookout and Corn Tower, allying himself with Corn's evil counterpart, Chocolate, and also apparently creating a Mr. Poco Poco. Really? Really, guys?
Please look at what Chocolate looks like. I love him.
Ew, God.
It's hilarious looking.
Looks like one of those Egyptian cats.
It looks like Evil Larry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you look at Mr. Poco Poco?
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's like he's a dumbed down Namekian Shinron.
Yeah, wearing Mr. Popo's outfit.
He's a dumbed down Purunga.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Oh, duh.
The black Mashalong, who serves as a counterpart to Mr. Popo, in name and clothing, Purunga, whom Mr. Poco Poco resembles, and Shinron, implying that the Gamlin seeks to create a dark mirror of the divine hierarchy of Earth. Additionally, Gamlin is shown to have suppressed Piccolo and is strong enough to take on the members of the Time Patrol, though he's ultimately defeated and betrayed by the Dark Namekian Elder turned Time Berserker Weak, who kills him and allowing Chocolate Tower to fall. However, Weak himself is later defeated by the Time Patrol. I'm trying to look up Weak. He literally has he's literally just has Mira's outfit.
Yeah.
He's like a blue Namekian with Mira's outfit.
And he's got a different head thing.
Yeah, funny enough, you can have those on your Namekian in if you make a Namekians Universe 2, you can actually have like that style. Anyway, in Dragon Ball Fusions, a Namekian survivor named Fargo is introduced and is revealed to have sent off to the world in a spaceship as a baby, similar to the name Namekian, and is found by the Frieza Force, who has raised him serve as a combatant in Frieza's army, causing him to develop a somewhat evil personality, though he is not megalomaniacal as King Piccolo or Lord Slug, because those two were batch crazy. King Piccolo and Lord Slug were menaced. This one wasn't. He was just like any other soldier, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. He was better than a standard soldier. Because the Frieza Force soldiers are wimps. I mean, Krillin can beat them.
Yeah.
Though Krillin is the strongest Earthling on Earth, so let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's Tien, Master Roshi, Krillin. That's pretty much it for like strongest humans.
Yeah.
So, in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, during the sub-story of victimized Namekian set during the battle on planet Namek, Gohan finds some Frieza Force soldiers threatening the surviving Namekian child to interrogate him about the Dragon Balls. Gohan defeats the soldiers and tries to console the child, but then tells Gohan to stay away, as he suspects Gohan of being a Frieza Force soldier. Gohan tells him that he's not one of them and tries to approach the child, but doesn't believe him, as he suspects Gohan to be evil due to have come from another planet. Which, don't blame him. Don't blame the kid at all. Gohan apologizes. Right. Gohan apologizes for failing to save his village. The child is surprised by Gohan's words, and Gohan promises he's there to help. Suddenly, Gohan hears the child's stomach growling and asks if he's hungry. The child denies, saying Namekians only need to drink water to survive. Gohan gathers some clean water and brings it back. Despite his suspicions, the child drinks the water. He seems to be fine at first, but starts coughing and holding his stomach. Gohan suggests that he should eat some fruit, but the child says he never had to before. After Gohan gathers some fruit, he gives him some. Gohan asks what he thinks of the fruit he ate, but the child says it tastes bitter. The child says that though it's bitter, he can eat it and feels a little bit better now. Gohan decides to ask Bulma about her opinion, given she's a scientific genius. After explaining the situation to Bulma, she suggests that all the recent stress has gone through may have triggered abnormalities in his head and body. So instead of absorbing nutrients from the water, he had to get his nutrients from food. Gohan returns the child and tells him what Bulma said. However, Gohan is confident that his body will naturally go back to normal eventually, though the child is unsure. Yeah, this is a lengthy, little side quest. After collecting some more fruit, the child asks Gohan why he's being so kind to him. The pure-hearted Gohan simply says he just wants to do the right thing. The child reveals his name to be Nek. Nek says that though that thing should be tough for him right now, knowing that there's nice people out there makes him what he's going through easier to take. Gohan says that he'll do what he can to help, and Nek thanks Gohan for his kindness. Yeah.
Everybody happy.
Woo! Yeah, it's a lengthy thing in that the Planet Namek arc on Kakarot. I'm in the Android Saga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm in the Android Saga on. No, I'm past the Cell Saga. I'm in the Great Salmon arc. Because I'm teenage Gohan in the game right now. God, his voice lines are still as annoying. God, Great Salmon. Oh God. Anyway, and then that's all the history for Universe 7, and then for Universe 6 is very quick. So, according to Champa, the Namekians of Universe 6 found the Super Dragon Balls and broke off pieces to create their own set of Dragon Balls, and suggests that the Universe 7 counterparts did the same when talking about the Super Dragon Balls with Beerus, Whis, Goku, and Vegeta. Thus, it is implied that the Namekians in both universes created Dragon Balls through the use of pieces from the Super Dragon Balls, which are spread throughout the 6th and 7th universes. In Universe 6, a large number of inhabitants of planet Namek fused with Sunil and Helena? I
think so.
Before the Term of Power, giving them both the pair of their powerful Namekians. They were erased when Team Universe 6 lost the Term of Power, but then later revived when the erased universes were restored. But even then, it's still just the two.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked still.
Oh God, yes it is. There's our F word for the week.
Sorry.
But yes, but no, you are not wrong. They're screwed either way.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like, we're going to, they get into this tournament that, fun fact, everyone, Goku was responsible for the tournament. Yes. But he's also he also saved everyone in the process. Because before Goku suggested having a tournament before doing the Universe 6-7 tournament with Zeno watching, Zeno was just going to wipe them out. Period. Like, he wasn't even going to give them a chance. He was just going to snap his fingers, they're gone. Period. To where with the Term of Power, they allow Goku and all the other universes to, fight it out, to duke it out, to be the best one, and to actually survive. And then, Goku's team and universe wins, and, all the erased universes are back. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no, Goku actually helped everyone. Even though he's kind of, painted the bad guy, and, a lot of people look at him and it's like, oh, Goku's an idiot, he's the whole reason why this genocide, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, Goku's the whole reason why they're not dead. You have to look at that.
Yeah.
You have to look at the whole story. But yeah, that is part 1 for Namekians.
Yay.
So, a little bit of a shorter episode this week since there's only 2 of us instead of 3. Also, I made this episode specifically shorter. Next one will be probably a normal length episode, but there you go. Do you have anything else for Namekians, Jesse?
I don't. Except Piccolo's cool.
Piccolo's
Best dad
awesome.
in the Dragon Ball universe.
Oh God, we're going to go in that. Also, go play as a Namekian in Xenoverse 2. It's great. You can become a giant like Lord Slug or Piccolo himself, which is so funny that go and watch Dragon Ball Superheroes. Like when Piccolo goes orange, he completely is like, "Oh, Gohan." Or Gohan tells him, "It's like, Piccolo, can't you go big?" He's like, "Oh crap, I completely forgot I can do that."
Yeah.
It's so funny. And I guarantee the reason why he hasn't done it since the original Dragon Ball series is because Toriyama just didn't want to draw him that big.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's usually what causes it.
Yeah, anything changes in Dragon Ball, it's because Toriyama either didn't want to draw it, or he just didn't care, or he forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like Saiyan's not having tails anymore. Saiyan's not having tails anymore is because he just didn't want to draw tails.
Yeah, it's fair.
So don't blame him. So anyway, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Dragon Ball Lorecast, and till next time on the Dragon Ball Lorecast. Thank you for listening to the Dragon Ball Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcast and Discord, where you can tell us how you got into the Dragon Ball series. You can even find us on Twitter at DBLorecast and email us at dragonballlorecast@outlook.com. See you next time on the Dragon Ball Lorecast.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Uncovered windows can make your home feel up to 20 degrees hotter. Stay cool and save up to 50% off custom window treatments during the 4th of July mega sale at Blinds.com. From outdoor shades to room darkening blinds, finding the perfect fit is easy. Get free samples, expert design help, and professional measure and install services. Or DIY with confidence and support every step of the way. Shop up to 50% off site-wide, plus huge savings on doorbusters right now during the 4th of July mega sale at Blinds.com.